dear children. In this video, we shall learn how to set up an e-portfolio with Google Site. Electronic portfolio or digital portfolio could be used by students to reflect on their work and showcase what they have done throughout the year. Google Site is an ideal program in setting up e-portfolio because it is relatively easy for students to use, and each student portfolio that a student make in sites can be linked back to the class page, and everyone can check out each other's portfolio. We start here by looking at a student's final version of the e-portfolio, so you can see what one might look like. Final version of a student's e-portfolio. Once it's complete, it looks somewhat like this, and this is the home page of the e-portfolio, where you could see the child to have mentioned about who she is and her achievements, strengths, goals and interests, and it also reflects the work the child has done in each of the subjects. So what we saw now is the home page of Miduna KH of 10A's e-portfolio. Now there are many different pages in each of these e-portfolio, which you could see with respect to the subjects, with respect to the activities. Now right from the home page, you can go into the various pages that has been shown here. Now say for example, if we have to go to the activities page, we just need to click over here. That would take us to the home page of activities, where the child has mentioned all the activities the child has gone through this academic year. So right at the click of the video insert, you could go through the videos that has been pasted by the child. So likewise, all the activities and whatever the child has done the academic year could be showcased in a single platform with Google Site. So we shall see how to make a e-portfolio using the Google Site. Now for which I'll take you to the Drive page. Now it is easy to take the Google Site from the Google Drive. Once your Google Drive is open, you just click on the New button, and you do get all the different apps of Google displayed. Just click on the More and you get the Google Sites there. Now what gets open would be the home page of Google Sites. You either could make a portfolio from the blank page, or you could go for the template galleries. Now to go to the template gallery, this is the home page of Google Site. To go to the template gallery, just click on the icon of the Google Site that you find towards the left of the untitled site. So that would take you to the template gallery. Now in this template gallery, if you do click, you could go to the different templates, where in the education template you could see the student's portfolio, which you could use for making your portfolio from this template. So I could either you would use this template to make changes and add yours images, or your achievements, goals and all that into it, or it's always better to start from a blank page, for which again you could go back to the Google home page and you get the blank page. Now it's easy to make a good looking e-portfolio from a blank page. The first thing that you're supposed to do would be to name the Google site. So I'll be naming this as Ashlyn's e-portfolio. Okay, and then we shall this would be the home page. The header type could be changed either to a cover page, which would fill up the whole frame of your home page with the image that you're going to fill up in the home page, or you could click on the large banner or on a small banner, or you can just make it into a title. So I prefer making it into a large banner with changing the image of this home page with our image of the school. So I could upload the image of our school from my computer. So see the image of our school getting displayed here. Okay, and we could type a text here where I would refer this to be Ashlyn's learning journey. Now to make this visible, you could change the color of the font. Okay, so that it's getting visible in the background of blue, more clearer. And we also could change the fonts to make it more attractive. Okay, I make it Open Sans. And this is to adjust with the readability. Okay, if you want it, you also could remove it. You accordingly can change the color of the text to make it more visible. Okay, let us make it with the white color. Now if you want, we could even slightly move this for a greater visibility. Okay, now the next thing would be to add text or to add the different layouts. So we shall start with adding or inserting a text. Now this text would be to describe about Ashlyn. So we shall have a better font. All this would help you to increase or decrease the size of the fonts. So here Ashlyn can describe about him. Now you also could make these text slightly colorful by uploading the image either from the gallery of the Google site. So you do have beautiful images which you can add it into to make it more colorful. If you don't need this, remove the readability. Okay, now here the child could go for pasting the image of himself and to briefly describe about him. Now to get the image, you just need to click here. Okay, click on the upload, and maybe from your system you can get the image of the child inserted. Yes, so you could see the image to be slightly cropped up, so you could use this crop option to uncrop the image, and you could write now as far as a student is concerned, you are supposed to write your name, the class. You also could mention your house, school, so these could be the details that you could fill, and let all the font size and font color be kept uniform. If you don't want this text, you can go for deleting it. Now after you have added you need a description, you can put a small description about you here. This you could carry it into this text, you can add it here. Okay, you can briefly describe about you as I'm a student of grade 12. So whatever you need, you could write about you in this particular text. And now below this, you again can go for adding a layout. So click on layout, you get the different layouts. You could add this 3 frame layout to describe maybe your achievements, maybe your strength, your goals, yes. And as we have already seen with the e-portfolio, a completed version of a e-portfolio earlier, where you would have seen the child to have showcased the prizes the child has won in various events in the school. That could be uploaded, the image of that could be uploaded here. Regarding strength also, like whichever feels you are more strong, you could display an image, or you could display a video which describes you, or you also could describe your goals. You could show a video of one of the eminent personalities who had admired you, and based on that you would have set your goals. Okay, now again below this you can add up layouts to add your different subjects. Now just prior to this, if you want to insert a text just prior to your achievements, your goals, you can just click on the insert. You get the text which you can add it here. So where you want to insert, you have to just click there and then insert. Maybe you can add a brief description about what layout comes below, as if as to say this is what I am. Okay, could just increase the size of the fonts accordingly. You also could change the color of the font if you want. You also could just change the background image of this. You could select from the gallery. Maybe to make it more attractive, there are many images in the gallery which could make this more attractive. Okay, so this is what is making what you are. And if you want to insert a text here, you just click there and then insert a text. So this text would describe the activities that you have done in various subjects, where again before you start typing you can change the font color, the font size, and then accordingly type. My activities in various subjects. And you could go for naming these as each subject. Say for example the English, suppose you have it as your second language as Hindi, you could put it as Hindi. And this is the page for displaying your highlights in the science subject. Now again the science, you have it divided into different branches. If you have it as biology, you could add even the biology page. Now you also could again add few more subjects by inserting the layout. Okay, you could have this as chemistry. Okay, if you have the subject as physics, add that. Okay, if you have the subject mathematics, you could add it. You also could add your extra or co-scholastic subjects like the physical education, and so on and so forth. You can keep adding up the subjects by just inserting this layout. Now each of these subjects could be added up as the new pages, now for which you need to just insert new pages. Now we just would have only the home page so far created. Now if you need to add new page, just click on this plus button, you get a new page. Okay, suppose you want the new page as your achievement page. You can add it as an achievement page. Okay, the next one was your strength page. You could add your strength page. Okay, the next one was your goal page. You could have a goal page set. Now besides that, you had all your subject pages like English. You can add a page for English. Okay, the other subject was Hindi. You could add a page for Hindi. Okay, the next one was science. Again, add a page for science, and it goes on like that. Now suppose you need the pages for biology, physics, chemistry, which comes under science. You just need to click on these three dots that is beside the science subject and add a sub page. So one of the sub page of science is biology. So you see that coming below the science as a sub page. Again, click on science to add the next sub page as chemistry. Okay, again you may click on the three dots near science to add another sub page of physics. So this goes on. This is how you add new pages. And we come back to the home page. So you see all these all these pages get displayed at the top of your screen. Now if you click on this, you go back to your home page where you would have made the necessary changes. And if you want, just by clicking on the achievement, if you want to go to your achievement page, you just need to highlight this. You just click on the link that will take you to the pages in this site. So click on the achievement and apply. So just by clicking on this, you would be automatically taken to the achievement page, which you could see it getting displayed. And all the necessary changes that you need to do in the achievement page, you accordingly can do it. So this is the achievement page, and here if you want, you can get a different image for the achievement. Okay, which could be selected from the Google search. Maybe the achievements are the prizes or the trophies that you win. So you could select the image of some prizes. It could be the trophies or the rewards or the medals that you get. Okay, so that could be displayed there. So you could select it from the different search images that you have. Okay, let us have this as selected image. Okay, so you get the image of all these different trophies displayed. Now if you want this image to be like more aligned, you can click on this anchor and you can click at the top to get the top view of that image, click at the bottom to get the bottom view of the image. So this looks more better. Okay, and if you want, you can change the font color to get it more highlighted. Okay, and this is to just remove the readability, or if you want, you can just have it to read it more better. So we have gone to the achievement page, and again in the achievement, beside what you have displayed in the home page, if you need to add few more images of your achievements, you can go and add it into your achievement page. Okay, likewise you can have the strength page. You can come back to your portfolio. Okay, you can again highlight the strength page and click on the link. You get the pages in the site display. Just click on that and apply. So this, when clicked, will take you to the strength page. So directly from what is in the home page, you can move into the different pages. Likewise, you also could make this highlighted and add the link of your English page. So that will take you to the English page. Okay, see, all the subjects that you've displayed in the home page could be added with this link of the subject page. So just by clicking from the home page, you directly could go to the Hindi pages. This is what is to be done when you do the e-portfolio. Now, before you get the e-portfolio complete, I also would like to make you familiar with the various themes that you can add up into your e-portfolio. That would be the different the color, the font style and all that. So this presently is in the simple theme. Okay, there are many different themes available which you accordingly could try making the themes differ. Okay, now coming back to the home page, or if you're finished, if you think your necessary changes have been made, the next thing that I would like you to get familiar would be to publish it. So just click on the publish button. Once you're finished with the making of e-portfolio, okay, you can manage the view of your portfolio by clicking on the manage. If you like, you need to just share it to specific people. You just need to click on restrict draft. Okay, so if you restrict it, you could just share it only with people whom you have joined with the email ID. Now, for which what you need to do is, just prior to publishing it, okay, I have just cancelled it. I'll just add the email ID of the different people whom I want to get it shared with. Say for example, I want to share it with the person whose email ID has been displayed here. I'll just click on the email ID of the person, and then if I want that person to edit my portfolio, I could make that as editor, or if you want that person only to view it, I'll just change it to the published viewer. And then if I click on the share, that would reach that particular person. Okay, and then again I'll go for publishing it. Okay, just by publishing this, I could see it to be published successfully. And now if I want to share my e-portfolio with a person, I just would click the link button there. So I would get the link of the portfolio, which I could copy it and then accordingly can paste it into the email ID or the WhatsApp of the person who can open the link and then get the e-portfolio visible. That much, children. This is what is the different aspects to be known on creating a e-portfolio. So I would like you to try this Google site to make an e-portfolio and showcase all your activities that you've done this academic year in all the subjects.